MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball. It's Timmy Declan set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This is how pitchers get themselves into trouble. He's just trying to keep him close over there at first, and I don't know if he gripped the ball a little funny or what, but he fires this one right up the line and lets that guy move all the way over to third now.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Number 1 will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With a moment now, let's take a look now at the Bisons defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 1 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Chiefs lead it 5-1. Number 1 steps in now.
Number 1. Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it
line drive to left.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Carlo Hernandez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping in, Rob Hilliard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Dante Sneed strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through.
This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Number 1 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, a diving stop. It's there. He got him.
Oh, nice pick.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Omar.
Number 1 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Carlo Hernandez strides into the box now. Long one. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they'll put the tag on him as he is out at third to end the ball game. And what a dumb way to end this one.
And just go back to that huge 6th inning. That was pretty much the difference as they really piled it on there. And then they just cruised home after that.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bisons win this one 12-8. Good night, everybody.
18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Syracuse Chiefs and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK? Number 1 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Carlo Hernandez will try again here. He doubled.
On like that, it can create a lot of excitement for everybody else that's got a bat in their hands.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Maurice Goodrich will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Now to the plate, Timmy Declan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Down the first baseline. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
The batter,
Keith Wright will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And on 3 and 2, he's squaring and he gets it down. Number 1 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Carlo Hernandez will stand in. He flew out his last.
Out a hit.
Runners on the move for second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Diaz has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Rob Hilliard will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. One pitch. He's running towards second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Dante Sneed will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front, 2-1. Number 1 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Carlo Hernandez will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Number 1 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Your turn now. No one better.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home.
Here you go, find the ball, find the ball.
Runner scores from second. And a relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Hey, get your pitch.
Carlo Hernandez strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Right side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Gets him 2 down.
Turn, find the ball, find the ball.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on.
Rob Hilliard digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. A man on third with 2 down.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
On the ground to the right side. Castro is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Chiefs lead it 5-3. Timmy Declan comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right
Oh,
now.
he's
You've
safe.
got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope
Put him
for
away
you.
out of here. Let's go.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Number 1 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Chiefs win this thing 5-3. So long, everybody.
For the victorious visiting team. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.